Hey guys, 27th of August. It's a lovely sunny day here in the southeast of the UK. Thought I would show you some plants in the garden in the greenhouse. Um, yeah, got a few things going on. I've harvested all the peaches now. As you can see, I need to prune this back so that because it's already hitting the top of the glass, and I've pruned this twice already this year. I need to probably take out one of the large branches to allow a new shoot to come up. But yeah, I got like 30, I think it was 30, it might have even been more than that, peaches off of this tree. And it only takes up a little bit of space in the greenhouse as well, so it's very productive. The nectarine's not looking too good over there. It never does. I don't know. I think it might be spider mite actually. So I'll get that out this winter and give it a good prune and repot and all that stuff and see if it comes back next year. The citrus, again, they're not looking great. I mean, they are a bit shaded there at the back, but the grapefruit's done really well because it completely defoliated pretty much, and it's put on a nice flush of growth that's quite dark green. So happy about that. I have got a little satsuma that I just noticed that is set there, but again, there's another one down there. Again, it's not doing as well as it should. I mean, to be fair, I've got this greenhouse is 6x6, well, slightly more, like 6.5 by 6.5 foot, and I think I just cram a bit too much in there. So yeah, but yeah, then we got quite a lot of figs. When I first started collecting figs or buying them, cuttings and stuff, I got some off of a guy called Jesus Figs, and what was it, Wasper? Is that a wasp? I think it's a bee. Yeah, that was before before Brexit, so I got some figs from mainland Europe. I think from Spain, maybe. I can't remember. And yeah, unfortunately, some of his varieties definitely turned out to be wrong. So I've got quite a few figs, like this one, which is meant to be Strawberry Verte. I've got this one, which is Coldodama gigantina, and then this one, Coldodama ramada, in the greenhouse, and then one more, which is supposedly Italian 258, which is outside. I am obviously unsure now whether or not they are what they are meant to be. God, these caterpillars are so annoying. However, the Coldodama gigantina has set some fruit. I'm really excited to see what they turn out like. I've actually got a few main crop figs starting to ripen. This is also gigantina, but I don't think it will. I thought it was going to drop, this like yellow fig, but it might be ripening, so I'm going to leave it to see. But what I've been really impressed with is the Smith. So Smith has been a really vigorous grower, really nice healthy growth, and it's put out 4 figs, and you can see this one here is starting to swell. So that's quite early, to be fair. You know, if I'm getting a main crop fig in September from Smith, I'm pretty impressed with that. It put these figs out quite early. You can see here is where I pinched it, so like here, and then it put this side branch out, and then it's grown really strongly, like really thick as well. So excited about that. And then I've got a genuine Black Madeira here. Since as the fig collecting's gone on, I've started to only get varieties from like reputable sellers, and tried to get them from the UK as well. So yeah, it's only the original ones that I'm holding out judgment for, but I'll probably get rid of Strawberry Verte. It just doesn't, it dropped all its figs. It's very vigorous, but it just doesn't fruit, and it might not even be the right variety. So lovely basil here, which gives a really nice scent to the greenhouse. A few other figs, Dauphine. I thought it was only meant to produce Braber, so we'll see what happens with that. And then a few figs that are going to the allotment. And then I've got a genuine Italian 258 back there from Peter. And then this one, which Vinny gave me as a kind of gift, but I don't really know what variety it is or what it looks like or anything. So, but yeah, that's the greenhouse. And then we've got a Vidino del Nord outside. It's actually got quite a few figs on. These ripened some up for me in like late October, I think, outside last year. But yeah, I'm gonna see what happens. I've got a Desert King over there, which was a cutting this year, and it's gone into a 70-litre pot, so that's a very big pot. And yeah, looking forward to maybe getting some Braber from it next year. There's a few figs over there. Apricot tree, it dropped its fruit this year, which is a shame. It's such a lovely tree. Again, this is the supposed Italian 258. I kept it because it has got a couple of main crop on this year, so I want to see what they're like, and then I might get rid of it if it's not something I want to keep. Persimmon through there. It's done all right. Next year, what I'm going to do, it's in I don't know, like a 20-litre pot, 15-litre pot down there. I'm gonna get rid of this pear tree because it's just too big for the pot, and it doesn't really hold the pears, it just drops them. So I'm going to put the persimmon in that bigger pot. And we got grapes. The grapes are actually starting to ripen as well. I was meant to be really ruthless with this. It's actually growing up over, it's almost reaching my neighbour's roof, which isn't good. It's covering their solar panels as well, which is, but I can't get to that bit of the vine. I've chopped it all back for them so that it doesn't shade their garden too much, but yeah, it's pretty vigorous. Got a few apples here. I'll just show you my limes. I've got a few limes that are set. That's the biggest that I've ever had them on this tree. The problem is the snails love eating this lime, and they also love stripping the bark, as you can see. So they love doing that. But yeah, usually I get lots of fruit like this, and then they never develop. They usually drop. But these, I've got a couple on there that might actually give me some limes, which is pretty awesome. And then yeah, last thing is just this Col de Dame Noir, which the caterpillars started eating a hole into one of them, and it's starting to go yellow. So I think it might drop, which is such a shame. I really want to just try one of these figs to see if I want to keep it. Because I love the spade-shaped leaves as well. Such lovely leaves. So hopefully one of them ripens up for me. But yeah, there we go. That's sort of my garden, greenhouse. It's a bit messy because we're evacuating the cellar because we've got a leak. Everything's just completely soaked. So, but anyway, there we go. Lots of love, guys. Lots of peace. I'll speak to you soon.